What's up, guys? So, I've been a Nintendo fan for years and years, since the original NES, and I've been a huge fan of their handhelds especially. So, when they came out with the Switch, it was like the greatest thing ever. But I also play one of their other handhelds, which is their whole 3DS and 2DS line. So, this week I thought I'd do something different than what I normally do. Instead of just looking at individual accessories for one console or another, I thought I'd get a bunch of them together and see if I could create the ultimate 3DS XL. Let's get into it. Alright, so here we're starting off. We've got our basic new 3DS XL. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn them off. There we go. Alright, that done. First thing is a button upgraded battery. Even comes with a screwdriver. Now this is a, let's get that. There we go. 2500 milliamps. Now the one in there, I think, is 1750. But there's the stock battery. Right. Let's see if I can get this out now. Let's see that. Now, I have seen a lot of complaints about this battery, saying that it's hard to fit in. Hopefully I won't have that issue. Let's see. No, not too bad, but it's in. All right, and while we have this open, let's go ahead and pull this out. This is the stock memory card it comes with. It's just 4 gigs. The camera refuses to focus, but it's a 4 gig card. We're going to upgrade that to this, which is a 64 gig card. Now, any micro SD card will work so long as it's formatted to FAT32. So there's several programs online that let you format higher size memory cards. All right, and with that done, let's close up the back. Now we got more power and more memory. Take a look inside. All right, next thing we're gonna do is try the PSP C-Stick mod. You get a joystick from a PSP 1000, easily available online all over the place, and you replace the C-Stick. And there's 2 ways to do it. One is the official way, where you're supposed to open it up, you know, take apart the console and just peel off the rubber. Or there's the more brutal way of you basically just rip the rubber off the C-Stick, and I guess I'm gonna try that way now. Hopefully this doesn't go badly. There we go. And it's removed. Just snip the 2 rings. Alright. Now you take PSP joystick. It's going to fit on at an angle, so should go that way. There we go. And now it's on. All right. Next up, let's wipe this down. Because now you're gonna put some glass on it. Okay. In that case, let's see. Just like this. Okay, so top is in now. Pro tip, make sure if you buy glass that you're not putting it in upside down. I was actually putting mine in upside down. I didn't realize that it had rounded corners for the top. So avoid that mistake if you do yours. But next, let's put in the bottom. Hopefully that goes a bit easier. The bottom isn't glass, it's plastic. Not sure why they made it that way, but I'm guessing glass would have been too hard to use the touchpad through, but I mean, it works for like iPhones and all, but who knows? All right, so here's the bottom plastic. Now let's see if we can get this in one go. Actually, I'm going to polish that a little bit more. That's better. All right, so next up, let's look at getting some external protection for this thing. So right here is the TNP aluminum and plastic case. Let's see how this works out. I believe this thing, if I can get the foam off, should just snap on. Okay, that went on really easy. Let's do the bottom. There we go. Now it does add a nice, really cool looking silver look. I'm guessing they did the front plastic so that in case it drops, the metal won't bend. Maybe give it a little extra protection. But I mean, that's good. That should give us some nice external protection. But it doesn't help with comfort. So let's try some comfort grips to see if that is a better match for this. So let's just pop these off. Let's see what else we got. All right, first up for grips, we got this nice little grip from Cyber Gadget. This is the one I've had the longest. I bought this the same day I got my 3DS, so this one's kind of beat to crap, but it does have a really nice feature where you can hold 2 extra games in the back. Now this is a super comfortable grip, especially this piece right here. Get that in. Like this lets you put your hands around it. It feels like a controller, and puts your fingers right where they want to be. But it doesn't really help you with these ZR, ZL, and L and R buttons. So I think we can do better. Let's see what else we got. DS. This is the Game Tech trigger grip. Now this one goes down, push that in, and there you go. Now it's secure. This adds really nice, meaty triggers. So that is way easier to hit those trigger buttons. Hands go into the right spot, and this little gap for your hand on both sides actually feels really nice. But I think we can do better than this. I've got one more grip, and it's a bit more expensive, but to me it's the nicest one that I have. Let's try that one out. Now, this monstrosity is the Hori trigger grip for this came out for Monster Hunter Double Cross, which is technically the same Monster Hunter that just came out for Nintendo Switch, just, you know, updated from the 3DS and brought to America. This thing is absolutely massive, but fits in just like that. Holds really tightly. Now, look at the back of this thing. It does have a nice little stand in case there's something you need, but this thing is a fully fledged controller set. I mean, just look at how these buttons are. This does not get any more comfortable. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But I do miss having the protection on top, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take half of the aluminum case from the TNP, and I will throw that on top for a little added protection. Boom. Here we go. And that is nice. So we've got protection inside and out, better battery, better storage, but this thing is huge now, especially with that grip on it. So how are you gonna take it anywhere? I mean, it is a portable system. Well, let's look at that. All right, so this is the take case for the Nintendo 3DS XL or 2DS XL. This is pretty much the biggest case I saw. Now, this is a really nice case. Comes with space for 8 games. Even comes with an extra pen, and it's a little extra for chargers and whatnot. Now the idea is, hold on one second. You take your DS, and this fabric is actually really thick and nice. It's super soft. Ah, there you go. Stick it in there. Now, you can also just take this entire piece out. And boom, it just Velcroed on in there. Now I thought, when I saw this, since it's got a little extra space all the way around, maybe this might be what I'm looking for. However, when it actually arrived and I tried to fit my 3DS in there, that happened. There is no chance of that closing. So as nice as this case is, this just isn't gonna do it. So we'll have to look elsewhere. So my search for a perfect case to carry around our 3DS has led me to this. Now this is the U-Green Nintendo Switch protective carrying case. And yes, I did say Switch, not 3DS. So let's just take a quick look if my measurements were correct. then this should be the perfect size for our Ultimate 3DS. So let's take a look at the box real quick, or the case. Nice, strong box. Got a little clip. And then let's take a quick look inside. Now, you're supposed to knock out the foam inserts in this for your Nintendo Switch, so you can carry your controller and your power cable in here. But if we just remove the foam entirely, it's a perfect fit for our Ultimate 3DS. And just in case anybody's wondering, since the Nintendo Switch games are so much smaller, at least thinner than the 3DS games, will it fit in here? Well, yes. 3DS games fit in here, no problem. And well, now that we've got a case, what are we taking with us? Well, if we're gonna do any kind of traveling, we should take a power converter. Now, this is a nice one because if you're in the car, you've got that. And if you need an outlet, you've got that. Not to mention, this has 2 USB ports in case you need to charge something else at the same time. So let's just throw that in there. And since we are going to need a 3DS cable, well, let's look at here. Well, I go for any old cable. You can get a really nice, let's get it out the bag. A really nice 5-foot long charging cable. 5 feet should give you enough length for whatever you need to do. We'll throw that in there. And lastly but not least, of course you're gonna need a pair of headphones, so let's grab these. These are so-called gaming headphones, but these are only 15 bucks, so you're getting what you pay for. They're still $15 headphones. And we'll throw that in there. We'll leave that in the case, just so it doesn't tangle. Close that up. Now let's grab our Ultimate 3DS, and boom. There you go. Your Ultimate 3DS bundle ready to go. Alright guys, so I had a blast doing the Ultimate 3DS setup. It did end up looking quite beastly with this Monster Hunter grip, but I cannot stress enough how comfortable this grip is. I think it's way too expensive at 50 bucks for a piece of plastic that just holds it, but when we're doing Ultimate, we're doing Ultimate. So there are a couple extra things we could have done, like we could have got a flash cart, but for the homebrew scene, but that goes into like, are you downloading illegal ROMs and stuff, and I didn't want to have that. I don't even want to encourage people to do that. I am thinking though about buying a Sky 3DS, just so that I can have all of my own games on a single cart. If I do end up picking one up, I'll probably do a video on it. Other things that could have been done were the action replay for save modifications. Again, that's cheating, and that's like a gray area. Are you just hacking for yourself? Are you hacking and then playing online? That's something else I don't want to bother with. And then the last thing I could think of is the N2 Elite, which is basically fake amiibo cards, so that way you have an amiibo for whatever you're doing. Again, staying away from those things. But just letting you know they're out there if you're interested. But again, this was a blast. I'm definitely doing a 2DS XL Ultimate setup, but there's way less stuff available for the new 2DS, so it won't be as cool as this one. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you enjoyed it, and take care, everyone.